Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Stardeus. This is going to be episode 19 of Ticonderoga Nebulancer, which I kind of wish that was Nebulamancer because I feel like that would be a very, much cooler space-related name. Like, I could summon nebulas from the dead, but you know what? That's fine. So last episode, this was recorded a little while ago. I think I was recording day of post, so it's still day of post. 2 days ago, I believe we did we get telescopes? No, we didn't get telescopes. We almost got telescopes, right? Because we needed a little bit more research. Yes. So we're about to get there with research. We've got a decent amount of dark matter, which we set up auto miners, didn't we? Yeah, we've got auto miners on dark matter and on hydronium. So, what do we want to do? I kind of want to launch an expedition to go mine a little bit faster. I think that's gonna help us out a little bit. Well, not necessarily a lot of help. Oh, you want fuel? You know what? Screw it. You can have the fuel. Don't care. Even though you're a capitalist, I guess there's nothing. There are few things quite as capitalist as begging for stuff. In my experience, I find that some of the most. I mean, capitalism is about making money, right? You don't make money by signing checks. You make money by having other people give you money. So obviously, it's very reasonable. Like, I wouldn't expect a capitalist to willingly pay you for goods and services, right? Or like, I think they would try to do their best to avoid paying you, because then they get to keep the capital without having to, do any kind of exchange of goods. And that's the whole point of capitalism, right? Is to raise as much capital as possible, because capital is what produces value under capitalism. Yeah, it's like how under mercantilism, mercant produced wealth. Well, not merchant. Trade routes produced wealth, right? So like controlling the trade routes is what let you become a successful mercantilist. And then like feudalism was all about controlling feuds. Well, feudals, I guess. I don't know, whatever, land. I guess duchies. There's probably a feud related name that's like, okay, yeah, this is where feudalism comes from. That refers to like a patch of land or something. Cause like, okay, I guess like a duchy would be owned by a duke, right? And like you'd have like I don't know, a county would be owned by a count. Yeah, that's where counties come from, I'm pretty sure. And then, like, sheriffs. Sheriff comes from shire, I believe. Because it was, sheriff used to be a shire reeve, which was the person that would reeve the shire. And shire is like a small town type. Old-timey town, I guess. I don't know. What am I thinking? What else? Yeah, I guess, like, there wasn't really like a lordship, was there? Well, I guess there's lordship in the sense of like the title, but like it wasn't like a patch of land, like a duchy or a county or a kingly. I don't know. What's the kingdom? Yeah, kingdom. That's the how did I almost forget the word kingdom? Okay. Anyway, so after last episode, let's start focusing on what's actually going on in this game. We were about to get research for telescopes, which we are still short a couple of biotic datoids, so let's keep off-topic blabbering for a little bit until we get to the point where we know what we want to do. And what we want to do is build a telescope, and I'm thinking I'm going to build a telescope somewhere. What do you want? Hey, trade. Combat in progress. Okay. Less than ideal, but fine. Is it reasonable for me to close this door right now? I don't think it is. I think I need to finish this trade first. Okay. What do we need? We should have more protein than this. Hang on. So first off, door, lock. Second off, producing, biotic. Yeah, you use a bunch of protein. That's why we're not producing anything, because we don't have any protein. Wait, no. What about the trade? I had a trade. I had an ongoing trade. No. What happened to the trade? Dang it. Can we hail? Yeah. And trade. There we go. Let's buy up your entire stock of protein. Actually. Wow, that's kind of pricey. Can we sell you some soy burgers? We cannot. Well, we actually can't sell you anything. That's less than ideal. Lead is surprisingly valuable. Just throwing that out there. Just surprisingly valuable lead. Let's throw some, like, let's give you some enriched uranium or something. I don't know. I got plenty of that stuff. I got plenty more uranium to enrich with, so at least break even. It only costs us 4 enriched uranium. That's fine by me. Now we have a bunch of protein, so we should have a much easier time. Oh, there's some protein as well. Getting all of our science done. And that is my primary concern right now, right? Because once we get our science done, then we can start working on terraforming, I guess, would be the next thing we have to do. Right, because like I guess we need to find the planet as well. And then we just need to go and... Oh, dude, I just realized I think the next thing we're going to have to do is probably go fly around the universe and drop automated miners on those, yeah, the other ones. Because I got the hydroblith or whatever, the water, hydronium here, which hydronium's a thing. It is H3O plus. That is what hydronium is. That is a hydronium ion. It is the result of a acidic proton interacting or complexing, I guess, sort of binding with water, because an H3O plus technically boundish. It's kind of an odd. Calling it a bond is weird, but it is a bond of sorts. Okay, you know what? Whatever you want. It is a thing. And I really don't think that we are mining H3O plus, because that would just be, wild. I wonder if you could just have, like... No, I guess without counter ions, how would you even have just free protons floating in there? Like, I don't know how you'd even do that. It would have to react with something. It would almost certainly react with something. Probably react with the container. Anyway. Should clean up some of these crawlers, shouldn't we? Let's order some disposal, and let's order some butchery, and yeah, that'll be a little bit closer to, do we, oh, hey, I think we might have, we have 31 biotics. We can get telescope research done, unlock, yes, finally, let's build a telescope. First thing we need to do, comms, telescope. I'm gonna put it right here. Or am I? I'm gonna put it right here. And it's gonna be like the second row of computing, right? Then if I... Oh no. I just realized, like, this was planned out to have 3 rows of computing, wasn't it? So by, if I take out these 2 blocks, then I actually end up losing part of a row of computing. That's a little obnoxious. I don't know if I'll need a 3rd row of computing, though, considering we are... Honestly, we got plenty of disk space. We're about a little over halfway through the research tree, so about 60% of the way, approaching 60%. Nah, probably not even. Probably like 57%, just slightly over halfway. Well, I mean, let's see, right? If it's 116 out of 195, so roughly divide that by 2, that's going to be 58. and then, like, down a little bit. So 57 and change percent. Yeah, it's definitely 57 and change percent. Somebody with a calculator, it's gonna be 56 and change. I'm sorry. Somebody with a calculator is gonna correct me. I'm just gonna, it's around 57, right? Like, that's how it goes. Now, let's see. Do I get to... How do I scan for planet? That's unfortunate. Can I, like... Oh! It just natively scans. Okay. This is gonna take a long time to scan, I think. Holy crap. Yeah, it's only at 2%. Okay. So, once we get that, we will presumably have planetary, plans. I hope. I am kind of operating under the assumption that the next thing that... Why did our energy consumption go up so high? That can't be because of this is only 250 kilowatts. Is it because of... Well, this guy's been running the entire time. You know what, let's just... Oh, we don't want to relocate anything. We want to build some copies. I'm going to build some more of these big solar panels. Even though I know that this means I'm gonna have to set up one of these. There we go. Can I set up one of these in a way that lets me connect? No, I can't. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there. And then I'm going to use a... Oh, I've got free connections here. Okay, cool. Can't reach. That's actually pretty terrible. Can I... This guy? This guy can reach. Okay, cool. So let's go like this. Then we can kind of hook up that guy. This guy should hook up to there. Yep, no problem. This guy can hook up to there. Perfect. And we will be fine. We'll have plenty of electricity. This will be 42.4 kilowatt. Oh, that's because of the dust, eh? So 4 times 5, 10, 40, 11, 44 times 50 kilowatts, that's 220? Right? Because 40 times 5 is 200, and then 20... Is that only 220 kilowatts total? No, it's 2.2 megawatts. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, like... 2.2 megawatts, that's where we should be. That's a little bit better than 220 kilowatts. If we had 5 of these, but 40 of them? No, of course not. Let's see. Oh, we did have a toilet explosion, didn't we? Yeah, whatever. Long as I'm not the one that needs to clean it up, it's fine by me. I do not a huge fan of cleaning up toilet explosions. Wonder if that had anything to do with my parents' tendency to use toilet cleaning as a punishment. I don't know why, but, like, I mean, I guess it works as a punishment. I didn't like cleaning toilets as a kid, and now I don't much like cleaning toilets as an adult. Which I guess makes sense when a toilet is something... Oh god. Control, get out of here, God. Emiliano, get out! Singleton, Wally, double, come on, hold him off. Error, come on, error. Emiliano, get out. And beep. Everybody except for Emiliano. Emiliano, you need to get out of here. Alright, how are we doing on? You didn't get, parasited, did you? Nope. Hypoxia, injury. That's fine. I don't care about hypoxia and injury. What I care about is... Dude, he lost his helmet? Okay, so, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that the crawlers would, like, you know, take off your helmet, but also, that's a little bit terrifying. Why would you take off your helmet? Why did he not just, like, put the helmet back on? I don't know. Oh, hey! People and pets can sleep in the same bed. Wonder if that's true for pigs, or is that just a cat thing? I mean, I know, like, you can do that in real life. Kara, what are you doing? Kara, get out of here. No. Kara, control this way. Oh, everybody's dead. Okay, cool. Release. And dispose, and butcher, and life is good. Life is very good. Okay. What are we getting? Alright, we are a quarter of the way through that telescope scan. Got plenty more, research. What kind of research do we want now that we have the ability to unlock crazy researches? I guess we do probably want to get an FTL. That'll let us try. Oh, yeah, we kind of want the Horizon Drive so that we can warp anywhere. Okay, okay, so that's a thing that we should work towards. We have 18, we need 25, 27 energies. Okay. What else do we want to work towards? Short-range teleportation. That's like in-ship teleportation, which isn't terrible. Just don't really... Like, a lot of these things are things that we could use, but like, why? I mean, trap floors might actually be pretty useful for cleaning up some of those bugs, the crawlers that we get. But honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Could get advanced bot parts. We should work towards, yeah, we should definitely just work towards better organs and more cooling and atmosphere generation. And wow, that's a ton of quantum research that we're gonna need. Okay, this needs 11 alien. This needs 12 phyto. How many phytos are we making? We're definitely making more than 12s. Yeah. We definitely need to make more alien then. That's quantum. Alien. What was it? Did it say 12? I think it said 12. Let's make 20. Gonna need them anyway. Nuclear. What was it? We're at 18. We need 25. And high tech. We're at 12. I think it was energy we need to turn up a little bit. Yeah, we were at 15. We need like 27 of them, I think. So let's just go to 30. Perfect. Lot more science. Lot more stuff. Lot more things to do. Oh, hey, you know what I should do? Speaking of things to do, I should just, like, keep fixing up robots in the meantime. What do we got? You are missing a hand, a mobilizer, an eye, a mini cell, and a mini core. Ouch. You are missing a lot of stuff. You are missing almost nothing. Let's, what's wrong with you? Snuggles. A Snuggles field. Oh. He's... He? It does have a pirate brain in it, which is unfortunate. Let's remove that little, Snuggles pirate brain, and then we will have another logistic bot. And life will be a little bit better, right? Let's see here, what is in here? What is in the freezer? Bunch of stuff. Ice, primarily. Wait, all of our protein and bread and I have a pantry as well. Why? Why is there so many different things being stored here? Alright, we no longer need Snuggles. Let's get rid of Snuggles. Let's get Nameless a new core. Install this empty mini core, which I believe we have actually had. Emiliano died? What happened to you? Uh-oh. Can I... Fatal organ wound. Can I remove it? Can I... Okay, I'm gonna try to get his brain, and I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully, we can pull it off, and then we can put Emiliano into a robot? Maybe? He's got some skills, doesn't he? Look at that, 5 medical, not bad at all. 3 cooking. Ugh. Okay, plants and medical. Alright, well, plants, cooking, medical, those are all reasonable skills. Let's get Emiliano in there. Yeah, let's get Emiliano to surgery. Emiliano? Alright, and then, can put him in, like, mech silver or something, I don't know. Oh, we need a new core for that, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Produce wanted amount. Just produce one. Go. Alright, we have an Emiliano. We have a spacesuit. Target. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to dispose of his brain. I want to use his brain. Can I not? This being has low AI alignment and will not obey your orders. Oh, where are you taking his brain? Why is it going straight to disposal? What if can I not, like, hang on. Release. Human brain Emiliano. Item storage. Auto hull, not reserved. No, don't cancel task. Huh. How do I stop it from turn off? Okay, I am gonna do my best to get Emiliano into a core. Hopefully, we will have a core somewhat soon. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. It's gonna take freaking forever to get all the materials. And of course, we just put that core into our new robot, who is Phil. What's up, Phil? How you doing? I guess we could just, like, pull a core out of someone. But I don't really want to do that. Let's relocate this armored helmet back inside at some point. There we go. So that someone can wear it. Yeah. Kinda sucks that Emiliano died. So that's, oh well. Where did Emiliano even come from? Don't remember that. Emiliano. What do we know about you? Age. Brain. 1 year, 3 months. 45. Dead 22 hours. Full stats. Conditions. Guess he did have a bunch of fatal wounds. I just don't remember, kind of what led to that. I also don't remember much about him. Because I could almost certainly... We had, he must have been interesting. It was probably interesting. I don't know. Can't really check anymore. Oh well. Emiliano. Poor Emiliano. It's only 45. Too young. Way too young. Although, I'll be honest, man, I don't know if I was 45, I don't know if I'd probably consider myself young. That's one of those things where it's like, now, being 45 is like, wow. When I am 45 and or older, I'm probably thinking like, hey, kids. I guess I just revealed my age a little bit there. But then again, I don't know, I saw like, I try not to, I don't judge my subscribers, let's put it that way, at all. But I do, you know, if you're gonna subscribe with a full name and a picture, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, you are of that age, and I do believe that my average viewer is older than me. I also do believe, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if my subscribers were actually Google bots, controlled by AI. You know, I wonder about that, like, how much of, you know, subscribers, all that, is just like little AI bots now. I mean, I assume that like a sizable amount, right? Like I'm not going full dead internet theory, but I've always thought, I would say maybe between a quarter and half of all accounts on all websites have to be bots, right? Maybe like a quarter and a third, yeah. Because like, what do you even do at that point, right? Like, it's not, or I guess it would be if I was running a website like YouTube, right? Like, so YouTube, fun, I get money by making people watch ads and by collecting venture capital from investors so I can sell them user data, right? And so if I want to be able to sell those investors on like, hey, we'll sell you the data of 200 million users for $1,000, or I don't know how much data costs. I have no idea how much data costs. I can't imagine it costing more than like $10 to $100 for 1,000 people, right? So like 200 million users, that's 200,000 times 5, say. Where did I come up with 5? I don't remember where I came up with 5. Let's say we've got like, yeah, that's a solid $20 million. I'm sure it's worth more than that to the right person, but I mean, like, if I was a venture capitalist, I'm not paying full price. Like, that's the whole point of venture capital, is that you pay less than full price, because if you were paying full price, then... Oof. The hell are you doing? How are you making money? It's like, I don't know, private equity as well. Same thing. Just stay away from those two things. Oh, and if those get involved with your company, leave. I mean, not to be... I like how this brain's just been chilling here and hasn't really spoiled. How long's it been? Probably like a couple days. Yeah, at least 2 days. Room temp, just quality's not going down, so that's fine. Kind of sucks that he had a 48% quality brain. Like, dang. Slightly less than half. Does that mean he's slightly below average brain, or does that... I guess not. Because, like, I guess how do you define brain quality, right? Is it based on output, or is it based on input? Is it just, like, inherent? Because, moment you start trying to put numbers to that statement is the moment that you switch to a very dangerous line of thought, in my opinion. One that, admittedly, many people are very okay with. Terrifyingly large number of people are very okay with input. Human brain Emiliano. Oh, I can't use it because it's damaged? I guess he did die of brain injury, didn't he? Alright, well, let's turn you back on. Now we can start disposing of people. Kinda sad that this is damaged. I guess it does say organ damage fatal. I thought... I don't know. When I was, between episodes, I was reading about, like, brain transfers, but, between, like, a couple episodes ago when I was thinking about the robot brains. I remember I saw that it said that there's, like, there's a short period of time between when a body died when you could remove the brain without it being damaged, but I guess I didn't I missed that window in this particular case. Sorry, Emiliano. Okay, so let's focus more on stuff that we were planning on ahead of time, and that means just bunch of datoids and a bunch of atmospheric generation. Oh god. Need 15 high-techs, we need 28 quantums, 47 phytos, 51 phytos. Okay, let's just go for 51 phytos, 44 biotics, 28 quantums. Oh, I need to increase my numbers quite a bit. What was it? 44 biotics? I think it was 44 biotics. Phytos was 47, I believe. No, 51. 51 phytos. Confirm. Synthetic. Still 30. Nuclear is fine. High tech was, I think, 25. starting to forget all these numbers. High-tech 38. Okay, well, let's get high-tech 38. We'll need it. Looks like we need 51 on the biotics as well as 51 on the phytos. So, wanted amount, 51. Confirm. Wanted amount on the quantum, I believe was 25. Right? Just gonna pretend that's right for now. Gonna have to double check it. High tech was 37. Did we need more aliens? I think we might have needed more aliens. I don't remember. Let's double check that again. So, 38, not 37. 38 high techs. 28 quantums, not 25 quantums. Okay. High tech. 38. Perfect. Oop. Quantum, we are looking at 28. 28. And then we need a bunch of these basics too. It was like 120 something. Just make 130 of them. Who cares? Basics are cheap. Did we need a bunch of energies and techs? I think we did. We need like 100 techs, didn't we? There was a crazy amount of techs. Let's see. It was 126 regular, 79 tech. That's actually not as bad as I thought. 79. Let's keep that in mind, though. Alright, cool. So we should have almost all of our raw materials coming in very soon for that research. In the meantime, let's get our FTL propulsion going. Oh! That also does mean I have the ability to do FTL, which means I don't have to use or rely on relays, which is not too bad. I don't mind not having to rely on relays. I like not having to rely on relays. Relays kinda suck, actually. You know, what I could really do is come across some more platinum. I feel like that's gonna be a thing that I need in the near future. Oh well. How are we doing? 65% of the way to a habitable planet. I don't think... Well, actually, maybe we will. Maybe we will have time to get that done this episode, because we are roughly 2/3 of the way through, I would say. I guess I get to decide on how long of the way through we are in an episode, because I basically, you know, I have the ability to just continue recording, or to stop recording, and, yeah, well, let's go shoot a bunch of stuff. Go ahead, Giant. Have fun. Even though all you brought was a knife. To, admittedly, not a gunfight. Although I guess Double and Singleton brought the guns. The crawlers don't have guns, so it's not like you're outgunned. Or even outstabbed. Although, actually, I'll be honest, the crawlers probably can outstab you with your knife, because I'm guessing they got, like, integrated knives. Although, I don't know. I guess a crawler wouldn't necessarily have an integrated knife. What would a crawler have? I guess, they have the acid blood. Well, I mean, assuming this is alien crawlers, right? Because, like, alien crawlers did not have any knife-like appendages. Even their tails were, as I recall, not very knife-like. Some of the head crabs from Half-Life 2, I'm pretty sure, had knife-like appendages. They're sort of like crawlers. I mean, at this point, like, the entire head crab crawler concept has kind of been done a bit to death ever since, you know, Alien. Alright, and, part of me is thinking move these guys over here. But I don't really want to do that because this room is weird shaped. It's 8 by 9. You know what? Let's do it. Let's relocate. Let's relocate. Let's relocate. How are they currently powered? Through there. Okay, so they will then be powered through, perhaps through here. Perhaps not. Actually, I could just put another one of those. Let's just do that. There we go, and then we can power these guys. That'll work out reasonably well. Speed things up. Perfect. And alright, I'm gonna stop doing that. Let's deconstruct that, and let's build some copies. Whoops. Guess I can't make that full draw. Alright, so just making sure that none of the humans are getting infested. That's all I gotta do. As soon as I am aware, or I am not aware of infestation, as soon as I am confident that there is no infestation, problem solved. But until I know that, it is definitely a problem. Let's build some copies, and there we go. Gonna fill in our main solar array quite effectively. I think I am going to actually close this off. Yep. And then, like, if I need to put more auto miners since they just leave, I can just drop them here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's not that big a deal. Point is, power! Power? Huh. Okay, well, I guess power is not that big a deal here. Okay. Jeez, this room is a mess, though. That room needs to get fixed up at some point. I will maybe fix it. Maybe not, to be honest. Oh, God, more CPU needed. Alright, let's make some more CPU modules. Honestly, 3 of them is more than enough. And we have tons of dark matter. Jeez, those crawlers are really not having a good time. I guess the ones that got shut up and are now just... They are getting up on occasion, so that's a little bit terrifying. Needs microchips. Yay, we have no microchips. Why do we not have microchips? Because we're using them for everything. Oh no, we don't have enough CPU. Oh no, please don't tell me I need to... Okay. Let's disconnect some stuff. There we go. Alright, well, as long as it's recovered from the shortage, that means that these microchips should be being made, right? I wonder if I just set a batch size of 10, would that significantly cause problems? Almost certainly. What if I do a batch size of like 5, maybe? Oh, wait, no storage unit. I'm using all my datoid loader. Holy crap, I didn't even know this guy had a max storage. Let's build another one. And then let's actually relocate you over here so that you're right next to each other. Yeah, no, that's kind of wild. Did not know that was a thing that could happen. Straight up. Did not expect that to be a thing. Now we can hook up with no CPU issues. Boomski, and we got some more datoid loaders. Now we just need those microchips to get here. And life is good. Yeah, I got a bunch of datoids getting loaded. Datoid. Honestly, okay, so I do kind of enjoy this datoid type research thing. And this memory type research thing. So, one thing I really like, what was that? There's that one game. Oh, hey, Ron Helin. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we got some new quests. Anyway, let me finish my thought. So there's this other game called, it's sort of like RimWorld, but 3D. Going Medieval. going medieval. And one thing I really like about going medieval, and I think not Timber and Stone, was it Stonehearth? I think Stonehearth might have done a similar thing. Maybe not, though. I think I might be overthinking with Stonehearth. But definitely going medieval. They had this, their research thing where is, like, you would write books or something, and then you could spend books for research, but, like, you needed to physically keep the books around, right? Like, you'd stack them on bookshelves, and then you'd end up with, like, a library. And I always thought that that made a lot more sense compared to, like, other games or research is just, like, a thing that ticks up or ticks down or whatever. And I guess I kind of like that there's, like, disk space that you need to maintain, for research. It's less updated than the way that it works in, whatchamacallit, going medieval. But I guess, oh, of course it's on the other side of the, yeah, obviously. Alright, so honestly, I'm thinking maybe, like, next episode, we make a point to just build that FTL and find our way there. At least drop a beacon, right? I guess we should probably drop a beacon here next to our hydronium. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. We could also go check out the black hole. Not sure if I want to do that. Might want to do that, though. It's probably just going to take us here, right? To the other dark matter deposit. I don't know. We'll find out. That's a next episode decision, because I might just decide to hop in the black hole instead. We'll see what happens. Yeah, okay. Let's make a beacon here. We definitely need to make a Choi beacon. Oh. Build beacon. Return beacon. Yeah, and then we can just, like, drop it here and then float it out. Yeah, because it can't go inside. Oh, it can go inside. Yeah, well, whatever. Just drop it there for now. Anyway, what was I thinking about? I was thinking about something. Right, research. So, I guess it's like, I would like there to be, I think, actually a better way to do it. No, I don't know if it's necessarily a better way, because I'm thinking, like, the way that Songs of Six does it. I guess it's still kind of, 5 mil to colonize a habitable planet, so, I mean, that just solves their money issues forever. Atmosphere generator, biosphere generator, terrain generator, terraform controls. Okay. Tool menu, build ocean generator. Build and connect ocean generator. Okay. Oh, we gotta run those on the ship. 4x4. 3x2. And 4 4x4s. Alright, well, let's just prepare to build a terraforming room. Just, like, hang it off the back of here or something. I don't know. Might actually throw it up here. I don't know. We'll think about that. Might go on the front. That actually kind of makes sense to put it on the front, right? Because then, like, you point your ship at the terraformable planet, and then, like, things go in that direction. I don't know. Whatever. I'm overthinking it. Yeah. But in terms of, like, the way that research is done, right? So, like, I was also thinking, so Songs of Six has a somewhat similar system. I guess now they changed it up a little bit. So it was, because you'd have people that worked as, like, scientists that would generate research. Then you had people that worked in libraries that would, like, assist scientists because, like, they'd be, like, a multiplier. So there's a certain point at which you had to... one was more efficient than the other, and now they actually have multiple different types of research, like the book research, knowledge versus innovation, that kind of thing, which I don't know if that's something that this game wants to go in, even though there are, like, multiple different types of research. I don't know, I think this game could do quite well with having research that is more similar to something like going medieval, or even, like, at least just have research be more significant right? So, I mean, this is enough disk space for almost... No, not almost. Like, I mean, if I filled in this row and then maybe, like, filled in a little bit more, then, I would have enough space for all the researches. But, like, I'm not... Oh, wow, Wally just got killed. That sucks. Well, whatever. That's what the gun turrets are for. Yeah, unlock. That is a lot of crawlers. Let's chop them all up. That is 26 crawlers. I guess I haven't cleaned up in like 3 or 4 mass crawler culls. Anyway, I don't know. I was just thinking like it might be something to look into if that's how the game feels. In general, I feel like this game is probably balanced to be a bit too nice. Like, I mean, even... Okay, so there are parts of it that are balanced very well, parts of it that are balanced maybe less well, like, oh, ice. Wow, we are very low on ice. I suddenly am concerned about that, right? Iron, lithium, lead, like quartz, we're running low on a bunch of stuff, right? And we have been constantly, but like steel, I don't think I made a single steel plate. I'm pretty sure I made a steel plate just to make it for the quest, but I haven't really, like, needed to make steel plates in a while, so I feel like even if steel plates maybe cost, like, or if each tile cost 5 steel plates instead of 1, that would be, I mean, that would be a huge difficulty spike, probably. I don't know. Game balancing is wonky. Yeah. But anyway, just some thoughts that I had. I do really kind of I like the Datoid type, the research system. I am very much a fan of this. I just think there's probably better implementations of it, which, I mean, it's fine. It's not like a huge problem. And it really does depend on what the game designer wants out of their game, right? Like, I'm not the game designer. If this was my game, I would have made a different game, because this is not my game. Yeah. Like, I would definitely be making a different game. What kind of game would I make if I was to make a game? Because the thing is, the kind of games that I usually play are games that are more like Factorio, Stationeers, but I feel like if I was trying to make a game, I would try to make a game different than the kind that I play, which is probably the wrong way to do it. This is why I'm not a game designer. Not at all. But anyway, you know, I think I am going to end the episode here. Because, well, it's been a while. We have found a terraformable planet, which we know we can go to. We know where to go. We have a bunch of stuff. Let's actually call back our expedition for dark matter. Where is it? There we go, details. Let's call it back. Bring back that dark matter that we found, and with any luck, we will be able to go find golden ice somewhat soon. Did we leave some golden ice around? Oh yeah, there's ice and gold right there. So that's not a problem at all. We'll just go over one. Probably first thing next episode, and then we can check out the black hole while we get fixed up for that. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, without further ado, you know, like, share, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things, and I guess I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. See ya!